Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back with another recording of Dishonored's DLC, the Brigmore Witches. I want to come back here as we beat this last level and just again emphasize a major flaw in this game. One of these special actions we did last recording is we somehow stopped the execution of the guard who helped Corvo. I never, in that running that level, I never saw that guard. I never took any action that I can think of whatsoever that would have stopped his execution. I have no idea how that happened. And inherently, with Dishonored, that is a major problem. Is actions, consequences come up based on actions that we can't even pinpoint. I'm in high chaos mode for what reason? Is it because I killed one hostile? Is it because I killed one civilian? Is it because I set off one alarm? Is there a way I could have done just one of those things and still been in low chaos mode? Is it because there's 11 unconscious bodies? What is the real scoring? And it feels almost like the real scoring is you have to get straight zeros on all of these numbers to get low chaos. And maybe that's not the case, but how would I know? The game never explained it to me. The game never showed it to me clearly. It's not giving me any slack, and I'm playing on novice and I'm playing on easy. But anyways, speaking of playing, let's just hop into the next level and see what we have to do now. I'm also a little afraid because we've done 2 technical chapters here already in an hour. So if we do just one more and that's an hour long, or 2 more and that's maybe an hour and 2 hours long, this is going to be a pretty short DLC. The Draper's Ward. Is it Drapers or Draper? The Dead Eels. With Lizzie stride free, you have a captain to take you upriver. Unfortunately, Lizzie's second in command, Edgar Wakefield, is running the old gang and won't hand the ship over without a fight. Deal with the traitor, Wakefield, and help Lizzie get her ship in working order. Okay.
Dunwall is changing fast. 6 months ago, Draper's Ward was where Dunwall's rich and well-born strolled and shopped and tried to be seen. The plague burned through it in days. Today it's a battleground where 2 street gangs fight over the spoils. The Hatters and Lizzie's gang, the Dead Eels. Lizzie Stride was the boss until Edgar Wakefield betrayed her and took her place. And the riverboat. It's the kind of thing that happens every day in Dunwall. I don't judge him. I've done worse myself. But I need that boat. Edgar Wakefield and I have business.
Alright, so we'll start with the upgrades. The sunken crate. Allied whalers will dump a crate loaded with supplies overboard near the Undine. You will have to dive to retrieve the contents. Okay. And the hidden rune. A tunnel dweller has been bribed to bring a rune from the depths of Dunwall's storm's drain and place it within reach of the surface. Okay. Let's see. What do we want more of? Let's see. Ideally, I think I want some accuracy and some range, and we'll try and upgrade the number of runes we can have, and then we didn't even buy enough sleep darts, so we're going in with 5 of 15 sleep darts. So we're gonna still try to play in low chaos mode. I just have no clue how we're gonna get it done.
The textile mill used to run off a water wheel before the canal went dry. It started up again recently, and whatever the Hatters did to get it working has enraged the Dead Eels. They're fighting in the streets.
So here's our hidden rune.
We got here first. Bring out the geezer. We've been here 8 years. We ain't leaving.
When's your old man coming out to fight?
We've been making something for you, little eels.
What's the matter? Too much knitting to do?
Crawl back to the river. You ain't a real gang. You're just a bunch of mudlarks.
Come on and fight! Or are you too busy making dresses?
Come on, let's get this
You're
guy.
no scrapper.
Alright. So we've got our hidden rune here. And it seems like let's just wait for the fight to go off. Just wait for these people to wander away. How am I supposed to get to this hidden rune? That way. Let's see, nothing super important up here. Some sleep darts, a couple more. Hey, here's the corrupted charm. And the riverfront is 96 things up there.
This even smells rotten.
Almost fell there. Get that corrupted charm. I'm not getting a really good view of this. In fact, it almost feels like we're gonna run through this whole thing quickly. Let's see, what are our tasks? Favor, retrieve that. Favor, search the crates. Powers, we have 2 runes. And I'm gonna get pull. There's an achievement with this pull ability. If you can pull somebody and then you pull somebody and then let their own guy shoot at them and use them as a shield, you'll get an achievement. I don't know if I'll get that achievement though. Let's see. Sparrow failures. There's a rune there.
Drive him back into the river.
Can I go any further this way? Like, can I be on top of the roof? No, I don't think I can.
Let's see what's in sight.
Like, uh-oh, these guys are about to see me. I don't think they saw me. I think they're fighting each other.
I'm stymied. I thought dragging it up out of the mud was a hard part. But I didn't know. Hammers? Explosives.
So we gotta go under here to get to these. Like, these two are gonna see me. And they would see each other too if I shot them. Like, I've got 7 of these. So maybe I can do this. There we go. Make sure these rats don't get an interest in me. One of 7 runes found. Where is that other one though? I saw another one, wasn't I? Or maybe I didn't see another rune. It's like a coin right on top of this. What gets me particularly about key required from the safe. Nobody had the key? Darn it. So from over here we saw like 1 rune. If there's any more, we've completely missed it at this point.
Let me go. You won, right? Say it. Eat shit like. Say it, I'll let you live. Wait. Okay. Eat shit like.
See if we can get this guy to...
I thought I was finished. They'll never believe who saved me.
So I saved him for no real reason.
Nice.
Let's see. This guy is looking out here. Jerome's Black Market Shop. Oh, so is
Pass
this...
me by. All the others down with the sickness.
Hey, Jerome. Jerome's vault key. We'll go talk to him after we rob him and everything. Just taking everything we can. So you can see me, obviously. Rewire tool, pouch. Let's talk to him.
Welcome to the Draper's Ward Salvage and Resale, or the Black Market if you'd prefer. It's Daud, right? Recognized your face from the posters. Not that I'd ever say anything to anyone, believe me. I'd be happy to have you for a customer.
What are you selling?
The best of Draper's Ward, all for sale.
Okay. So, he has a bone charm. A oxrush flower? What? I'll take that. And then I'll take a bunch of these. Now I had in the wall of, let's see, choking is faster, max health is slightly increased, we'll take that. Food heals you moderately more. What were our 2, well, we have 3 corrupted ones. One, while standing still you cannot be seen by enemies unless they are in combat with you. Mana does not regenerate. Ooh, statuesque. Interesting thought. Maybe it would work. Build up adrenaline much faster. Adrenaline takes less time to cool down. I have one rune. Let's go ahead and bring up our vitality.
How did it pass me by? All the others died of sickness.
So we have a rune up here. And as far as I can see, there's nothing more in this area. So I think we've gotten back.
It's a hard life to deal black market goods to the likes of eels and hatters.
Get out of the way, Jerome. Oh, come on. That was totally not my fault.
Please! Someone help me!
Someone help you? What? That's Jerome there. Why are you screaming?
I need help!
What did it... What in the world happened there? You went from my friend to my enemy by knocking me off the edge. I guess he realized what he had done and he wasn't gonna survive. Here we go. Dead Eels gang members. We got another rune, 14 meters that way. Let's see, how do we get up there? Be careful here. Let's see, can I reach anything from that inside? No. I guess I can get over here though. Dressmaker's studio. So is this guy gonna come in here? Yes, he is.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
Let's talk to him.
How did it... Who are you? Are you with her?
With her?
Delilah. Are you with her? No, but you don't have any roses.
What can you tell me about Delilah?
I used to make clothing for the Caldwins, you see. I adored them, especially young, precocious Emily. She was such a delight.
Oh, so he's the one that makes the dolls in the Dunwall trials.
She was so special. And I was able to count her among my friends. I had a lock of hair from young Emily, a keepsake given to me by the family when my hands grew too stiff and clumsy to work the needle. I have treasured it so.
And Delilah?
She visited me here. Such a surprise to see her, all grown up. So serious. Did you know she was once a playmate of Jessamine's? Before she was Empress, when they were both little. I thought it was a cordial visit at first, but it turned frightening.
What happened?
She made things come out of the shadows, long and grasping. I can still feel the cold on my neck. I sound mad, don't I? Perhaps I am. She questioned me and left me propped in the corner like a bolt of cloth. I couldn't move for 3 nights. She made the horrid markings you see now. Then she stole my only keepsake, my lock of hair from dear, sweet Emily. Oh,
Interesting.
Emily, where are you? Damn that Corvo. And damn Delilah.
Interesting. So she wanted a lock of hair, probably to do some black magic of some
I
sort.
hadn't seen her for years, but I recognized her at once from the tower. How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
Here's the doll that you have to collect, all in the Dunwall City Trials. Get all that food. Well, there are no more runes, so let's just take this
All the others down with the sickness.
and take this. And there's nothing else I can do with
I
them.
can tell so much about a person by their clothes. Yours tell quite a tale.
Well, search the crate for the submerged thing near Underline, which I don't believe I can do that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get this, so we have one last chance to use that adrenaline ability before we finish playing a whole of the extra DLC and everything in this game. But overall, it seems like this area is done. My dark vision, I've been pretty much everywhere, unless I just missed something that was way over there, which is a possibility. Inherently, if you weren't using your dark vision, if you were just like wandering around and not being very thorough, you would probably miss major storyline elements such as that. And I'm not certain I haven't missed elements like that. Really. There's no way to tell. Let's go to the riverfront. So the difference between that small area and the entire level before is the fact that instead of just getting this continue screen in between it, we got a total score. It told us whether it was high chaos or low chaos. If they had done that for every single one of these loading screens, it would have been a lot more manageable to play this game in low chaos mode. It also, of course, if we're to re-get that, we also need to be able to rewind just to these sections. And that would make some more saves, but that's not a big deal, on a PC at least, to make a save for each section. So here it says the Draper's Ward, was it Draper? I think it was. With Lizzie stride free, you have a captain to take you upriver. Unfortunately, I think we've already read this, so we'll skip over that. Man, so many times it does that too. Just tells us the same things we already knew. There's the sunken crate, there's the ship, and we need... oh, that's just a bug. Let's take a moment to see if there's more. There's a bone charm right there, and there's the ship, and that's it.
Redfield's a hard man, but he's not as fun as Lizzie. Lizzie enjoyed it more.
Yeah, even Lizzie never drowned victims in a sack. Still see him squirming for air. Yeah.
How's he gonna top that?
Nice.
So they liked Lizzie more because she was crueler.
Edgar Wakefield is on board the Undine. He's put all of the Eels on alert since Lizzie's rumored to have escaped from Coldridge. He's expecting her. You will undoubtedly be a surprise to him.
So we're getting assassins telling us little bits of information. Now that's exactly what happened in the first DLC, first half of this DLC, if we just want to be honest. The Knife of Dunwall is obviously part 1 of this. And then it turned out that the person who was giving us all this information turned out to be a...
There's the boat. Wakefield's probably keeping himself below decks. Whatever I do to him, it will be a mercy compared to what Lizzie has in mind.
So here's a bone charm. There's the thing. Let's go. Who is that? They just moved. Well, whatever.
Sitting next to the river.
Let's see what we get now. Or corrupted. The newest one is Shivering Silhouette. Enemies have a chance to miss ranged attacks. You are more visible to enemies. I don't think I'd take that unless I was trying to play a high chaos run. And I don't know why anybody would have to try there. We can see this whole area is like really just...
Wakefield sealed himself in the cargo hold of the Undine. Smuggling ships like this one often have a hatch underneath for dumping contraband if they get caught. Perhaps the Undine is no different.
I hear Lord Shaw is making his way to the party by boat.
So, what would be cool is if that guy turned out to be a hallucination. The standard explanation would be that that is just one of my assassins giving me information. But, or the cliche now response would be he tries to betray me too and tries to kill me like the other one.
Creepy feeling of being watched. Had that a bunch lately.
Funny you asked that. I had this feeling with eyes on me. I looked up on the roof of that building over there.
There was a lady up there, right? I seen her too. Just stare. Then she was
gone. In a wink. Yeah. We've seen the same thing.
Should we tell the others about it?
No. The others might think we're seeing things. First sign of the plague from what I hear.
So that was Delilah probably looking over there. Jeez, how am I supposed to get over there? Let's try this. We need to get in here with the Weepers. What is this thing? Alright. We'll jump right there. Nobody should be able to see me. And then right there. Get in here. I set off the thing, but fortunately disarmed it. Alright. 3 Weepers down. And a road. There shouldn't be anything on the Weepers, if that makes sense. Corrupted charms, Sokolov's health elixir. I still definitely feel like that these levels have been specifically designed. If the Knife of Dunwall was specifically designed to make it more difficult and make you play in high chaos mode, it seems like the Brigmore Witches are the exact opposite to that. Right. So this guy is looking right there. Can he see me? I don't think he can. There's a rune right there. Yeah, I have to be careful that the jump doesn't end up. Come on. Let me up. I cannot see at all. Thing in the darkness or what? I have no idea where to do, what to go. Let's come over here. That guy, fish is eating me. I don't have a possession ability. I don't think. Let's take him up.
Fish are feeding off the plague victim.
Like, possession has been taken away from us. Interesting. There's a rune right here. We need to get up to that. We need to go down and get to it. Alright, so I had to swim over here. Let's look over here. So we found a outsider shrine. It would be surprising if the outsider speaks to me. But he might.
This is the Daud I remember. Corvo left his mark on Cold Ridge, but they won't soon forget you either. What a relief. Life has been remarkably grim in Dunwall lately. This business with the Eels might call for a little more diplomacy. But in the long view, a smoking ruin makes as good a monument as any.
That is rather strange for the outsider to even slightly suggest diplomacy. That is really strange. Nothing more that can be got. Let's look around here. Just make sure. There's one here and one there. And then a bone charm 43 there. So we have 2 runes. We could upgrade what? Bend to time, that might be more useful than pull. Arcane bond. So we had possession, I believe, in the Knife of Dunwall. I don't know what would have changed or how we would have gone about doing things differently. When we started with the save game. Let's see. guess I need to just quickly pick these things up before it gets too crazy. Come on. I believe I have the thing that refills my health while I'm under the water though. So it doesn't matter. Since I'm using the room that refills my health, doesn't matter. I can just sit here forever. Let's see. And that was the submerged thing crate. So now we're just gonna try and swim under the ship here. Get this bone charm while we're at it. I believe there's a hatch. Oh, wait. I am not recovering my health because I'm out of oxygen. I need to get up here because I'm out of oxygen. So if we ever wanted to know...
Lizzie's boat is smaller than I remember.
Here we go. So, talking to the people might be the better move.
How'd it come to this? Lizzie's on her way. I just know it. Might as well slit my own throat.
Ah, this is the guy. Let's talk to him. Edgar Hatfield.
You're Daud. What brings you here?
Lizzie Stride owes me a favor.
I'm sorry to hear that. You see, the watch picked her up. I'm trying to hold things together while she's in Coldridge. I'm awfully busy at the moment.
I won't take too much of your time, but there's the matter of that favor.
Yeah? What exactly does she owe you for?
First, for getting her out of Coldridge. Second, for what's about to happen right now.
Somebody, get up!
Time to signal Lizzie.
So, yep, neutralized. I thought there might be a different way to do that, but I don't see. I either didn't run into some note or something that would have allowed me to do some of that, or I don't know. I really just don't know what I could have done so that we didn't have to just neutralize them like that. Let's see, potions give us more mana, easy win contest interactions, that might be worthwhile. The bird of prey is not useful. Stronger arms. Let's see. Healthy appetite might be helpful. What are our corrupted things that we have that are new? Nothing new. So it feels like the last couple of bone charms that we picked up were really just things we would have had anyways from the first playthrough. So either you lose those things or something changes. Alright. This is like a lady. Here we go. Who is this?
Come on, let's get this guy. He's not looking.
She's a Dead Eel thug. Oops. Apparently I don't have the distance to hit that. So no more collectibles.
Someone's still around.
It seems like. Was that the signal? The engine failed to start. Sound the ship's horn. Okay.
Lizzie Stride is assuming control of the Dead Eels now. She's ordered them to give you safe passage.
Your friend Edgar Wakefield set me up to be taken by the City Watch, and you followed him. Took his orders. But you know what? I forgive you. All of you. I'm filled with love. But the following people each owe me a finger. Logan, Douglas, Bang Bang, Ferris, Cakeface, the Bakers, and Annabelle.
Shit.
2 from you, Annabelle. Have a good night.
Well, jeez.
I recognize you. Knife of Dunwall. Big deal.
Let's talk to her, see if we can convince her to be nicer.
That piece of garbage, Edgar. I'm still living with his incompetence. He let the Hatters cripple the Undine.
Ship seems fine to me.
They took the engine coil. We're dead in the water.
What is it? Can we make a new one?
They don't make them anymore, not for an engine like the Undine's. We'll have to get it back.
The geezer still leads the Hatter gang, right? I'll pay him a visit.
It won't be that easy. There's a snag.
Always is. What's this one?
The geezer's about 100 years old by now. He's got it rigged so that if he dies, the whole place gets gassed. So they're real careful around him. Got him a nurse and everything. Maybe you can cut a deal for that engine coil. Turn on the charm. One of the Hatters gave me their door password in exchange for keeping the rest of his fingers. It's whalebone. I never got to use it on account of the gas. And being in jail.
Just be ready to move when I get back.
Okay, so we've got more work to do. Are there any more collectibles? Let's see. No, just things to pick up. So we've got to go back to the streets now. This area is no longer a problem. Which really changes everything, because that means I could have potentially picked up all the things that were around here after the fact.
What'd I see Daud do then?
Just because he can do strange things doesn't mean there's an invisible man watching us. I'll ask him how he does it.
Are you crazy? Don't you dare. You don't scare me.
Don't make me take that away from you. You should get where you're going, little man.
Take this ore. So, yeah, interesting. We're going back to the streets. We can just kind of walk through this whole section. We can come back and pick up everything. I mean, how low chaos accommodating can you get? If I had made it to that point, sounded the bell, I wouldn't have had to fight anybody, and I don't know if I did fight anybody. In this area, at least. Now, are there any more collectibles we know about? I don't think there are. One would assume that now the only gang that's gonna take me out are the Hatters. That the other gang members will leave me alone. One would assume that. For all I know, that's totally wrong though. Let's see. Yeah. Why can I not make it up? I can make it up just by jumping, yet my pathetic little they have like a Tesla coil going there, up there. Come on, give me that ledge. I want to get up here, and it does not want to cooperate. So you know what? We'll go up here instead, and then from there. From there. Look over everything with our dark vision. Alright. So I could dispower it, or I could do anything else, but I can really just do this.
What's the password?
Whalebone.
Come in, Hatter.
So, just worked our way right through that, and now we're going to the Draper's Ward textile mill.
Sir, the Hatters are using the textile machines to make shrouds for the plague dead.
Now we know why they took the engine coil.
The man who runs the Hatters is more cunning than he looks. He can flood this place with a toxic gas. In time, it'll eat through our air filters. You may have to make a deal.
Diplomacy. Right. What I really want to do is we can see there's a rune there. And let's look over here and just make sure there's nothing there. And we're pretty much just gonna run through this whole section again. Another whole section that's not fleshed out enough.
The Empress did. She had Corvo Attano with her. They weren't wearing no clothes.
Keep your hat on. I was just asking.
Just because you're in charge of the gate, it don't mean the rest of us are idiots.
Yeah? Well, since you're such a genius, it ought to be real easy to see who it was. So go check it out.
Fine. I don't know why you're worried about nothing.
Dice.
So there's the bone charm. Where'd that guy go? Over there, fine. Office is there. So we have this wall. What powers the wall seems to be internally, so we would have to come over here and rewire it. But let's get that rune first. Maybe we could go under the wall too. Maybe that's a viable move. Maybe we could just go. Alright. So it doesn't look like I can go over, but maybe I can. There's a way to. If we turn off the dark vision for a second, let's confirm these are metal windows and not just regular windows. There we go. No problem there. Oops. Skeeves is gone. Nobody's gonna go through that whole section there. I think I can just... I think I'm behind the lines as far as all of that. So... let's just look around again, make sure there's not any collectibles we missed, or... You know what we haven't got is a Granny Rags recipe. And yet we're getting some items that seem like they would be magically related. For instance, we bought flowers and we just got that fetus. We got 3 of these. Let's try not to use this if we can avoid it. Let's kind of lean here. We need to get 34 meters up there. I think I can make that. So do this, set this up. Just wait for this guy to move. In fact, we really don't even have to wait for him to move. I think we're set. I think if we just go up here, we figured out how to sneak in this place pretty nicely. That's a problem. That's a problem. office is 29 meters that way. Let's go up here. Let's take this guy out. If we can. There we go. So we found an upgrade, and we got a key, and what's on the other side of this door? Trimble Lab keyhole. Any way, other way into that lab? No. We could go downward if we so felt the need to. Alright. There's the main office right there. Sure we're not going to get spotted, and then we'll look in the...
Wakefield's miscalculated badly. I predicted this would happen, of course. A man like Wakefield knows which end of a knife is for stabbing, but not much else. What's that? Oh, stop complaining, old man. I'm giving you a legacy. What were the Hatters before I arrived? I'll tell you. A shadow of their former selves.
The
butt
nurse
of
is
numerous
controlling
jokes, in
everything.
fact. Why did the Hatter piss in his own hat? What did the Hatter do with his last bullet? And so on. The answers aren't worth repeating. Leadership.
Alright. Equip this. Have a little conversation now. Mr. Hat. Well, actually, before we talk to this guy, let's go ahead and steal everything from his place.
This guy never made it back. Wonder if he's still down there.
Social textile mill for the place for clues?
No.
Let's talk to Mr. Hat.
Daud, quick, come close. Look at the pickle I'm in. Words out about your deal with Lizzie. I know why you're here. You want that engine coil? It's yours. You just have to do one thing, assassin. Kill me. This contraption, Trimble's machine, get it off me. Let me die. I'll give you what you want. All I have to do is pull that oil tank. No, not yet. Trimble's machine keeps me alive, but he's rigged it so that gas will flood the mill if I die. Insurance. Search Trimble's quarters. Upstairs, he has antitoxin he drinks every day, just in case I croak. You'll have to make some to survive the gas. But everyone will die. Not just you. These Hatters. They're not my Hatters, don't deserve the name. Corvo's been calling the shots for years. They can choke and die, every last one.
Alright, so sadly we've got a couple more things to search, and I think we've got a little bit more to do. So what may happen is the next recording may end up being really short, but I doubt it will be. We haven't even made a save up to this point. So we're going to end this recording here and just start back where we finished, and then we'll probably end this level in, I would estimate, 10 to 20 more minutes, and then start the next one. So unfortunate, but like I said before, the lengths of levels are pretty random, and trying to maintain recordings to an hour long each day is kind of difficult. Anyways, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.